What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today's video is pretty interesting. So I know I probably look really awkward for the first time on camera wearing a hat backwards, and I've been told by a few of my friends they prefer me to have the hat backwards and forwards. They say I look more like cool, I guess. So today's video is going to be kind of interesting, my top 5 favorite YouTubers. Now this is a hard video to make because the way I'm doing it based off of YouTubers I watch. Of course, I mean, obviously, I wouldn't be able to have a favorite YouTuber if I didn't watch them, but I'm going to be not including any of my friends. So, Bullet Train, Kindlestone, Captain Hook 69, and all the others will not be included in this video. So, no, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, guys, but you're all going to have to be, like, forgotten for this video for the time being, as this is going to be, like, a top 5 favorite for the big-name YouTubers that I watch. That I don't know in person, or I sort of do. One of them might actually help me out a little bit with something that I'm going to be mentioning in this video. But first things first, I want to show you guys, I've done a little bit of work to my racing sim setup. If you guys did not know, I've used a metal folding chair and my desk for my entire time on YouTube. So I'll show you guys a little bit of work I did on it. It's nothing too like hugely drastic, but I've moved around, excuse me, moved around a little bit of stuff, and yeah, so here we go. I've added a second chair. I've moved my shifter there, and I'm actually liking that more than I had it, because originally the shifter was about where this chair sat, mounted to the bar stool right there, so it was a little unstable, so I put it here on my desk, so it's a bit more stable. You know, now I can kind of go through the gears a bit easier, and not have to worry about moving the shifter all over the place and stuff. So yeah, but without further ado, let's get into my top 5 favorite YouTubers. I'm going to move over to the face cam on the laptop. See you guys in a second.
Alright, so number 5 is Tanner Fox. And I know a lot of you guys are saying, oh gosh, no. But I've actually been into watching YouTube vloggers lately. I like seeing a lot of their, like, especially the ones that do have, like, car builds they do. Now, Tanner, of course, has 2 cars, a GTR and an FRS. He also has a Focus, which he calls the P1, and he calls P1's Focuses. It's a pretty good inside joke on his channel. But I've watched several of his videos. In fact, a lot of the times when I was down in Florida, I would either watch him or some of the other YouTubers I have on this list as well. Why I started watching him was actually a shout out from another YouTuber I've watched for much longer, which you'll see later on in this video. And I went over to his channel and I saw the GTR and the FRS and all that cool stuff, and I was like, heck yeah. So every time he uploads, I will check and like go through trying to find GTR related stuff or FRS related stuff, because both of his cars, I will say, are pretty clean looking, to be honest. So we're gonna move on to the next one. Next on the list at number 4 is Jin Gym. Now, a lot of you guys who have watched me for a long time noticed I've used music that he's used in the past, and I do that with a lot of YouTubers I watch. I use music that they've used in the past. If I really like it, I'm like, yeah, that's a really good song, so I'll go and find it and then use it in my own videos. Rock Angel is a very familiar one. If you guys saw today's Project Explore episode, which I'm actually filming the same day that it went up. I'm literally going to do like I did the Florida vlog with this video, film it, edit it, and upload it on the same day, since this is kind of, I've done double uploads all summer. I'm not going to stop now. But yeah, so why I started watching Jin Gym. The first time I watched Jin Gym was a Forza Motorsport 6 video. I believe it was the 1,000 horsepower Cadillac limo wheelie thing and the Bronco wheelie builds, which were really cool builds. And this was before I had an Xbox, before I played Forza, and I was just like, this is a really cool guy. He seems kind of funny. And you know, I wasn't too bummed when he moved to just being an automotive channel, when he stopped doing gaming uploads and stuff, because I kind of saw where he was coming from with all that, you know, having to film gaming videos, and he wasn't very proud of them. I think he said, I can't remember really, but it's been a while since the switch happened. But another thing I really love about his channel is his cars. Now, I was kind of upset when he sold the Subaru he had. He had a black Subaru WRX wagon, which is a car I looked for when I was looking for cars, which, I mean, obviously I didn't get. So it was kind of saddening to have that happen, but you know, when he sold the Subaru and stuff, I was bummed, but I feel like the RX-7, which was what eventually became its replacement, is coming out very well. I like what he's doing with it. He's going for kind of not the competition drift car, because the competition drift car they look really good. Like I've always said, I wanted to build a competition style drift car, but the RX-7 he's got now looks really clean. Even with the paint issues, I don't mind the paint issues. I mean, if you've seen my truck in real life, if you're new to my channel, I have a SportTrac XLS. You guys can go check out the videos I've done on that. The paint's not very good on that truck. It's beat up. So, I mean, I've never had issues with cars that have really rough paint. I'm like, yeah, that could be fixed, but I'm not going to judge you in your car. Say you come out and you've got a bunch of scuffs and scratches on your paint. I'm going to be like, yeah, that just means it's a work in progress. It means it's seen some crap. But yeah, so I've watched Jin Gym for well over a year, I believe, at this point. All the cars he has, I love all of his cars. The Rally Miata, I was kind of interested. I was kind of like, huh? But having seen some in person, I just realized how neat they are and how unique they are, which is why he did it, I think. So, yeah, that's number 4. Let's move on to number 3. Number 3, I have to say, Derek Barron Productions, a YouTuber I just recently started watching. It was a couple weeks before I started watching Tanner Fox even, and he's just got this really good sense of humor. He's very relatable. He's very similar to me in age. He's only, I believe, a few years older than me. He's got a very similar lifestyle to me. He builds cars, much like I try to do when I have money, and he's a college student, which I'm starting college this year, as you guys know, next month actually. And he's just really funny. I love his personality. He's always got this smile on his face. He's always trying his best to be humorous, and I like that. And of course, he has probably one of the cleanest looking Mustangs on the internet right now. For those of you who did not know, I have always had a sweet spot for the SN95, including the new Edge, especially the new Edge. And if you guys remember, not too long ago, I did a fourth YouTuber car build, and Derek Barron's car was one of the first ones I built. And I think I got the most views out of all those car builds too. But anyway, Derek Barron Productions is easily one of the top 5 I've watched recently. Moving into number 2, we've got a YouTuber I've been watching for a very long time, Adam Melty. Now, I've been watching him for well over a year. In fact, I started watching him during the wedding video, and that was, I heard it through a drama alert. For those who don't know, I'm not the biggest fan of Keemstar. I'm kind of neutral on him. I don't hate him, but I don't like him either. I don't like him, I'm not like an Omega fan or anything of him. And I remember, mentioned the Adam LZ wedding video, and I was like, that seems pretty cool. He seems like a nice guy. Let's go check out his channel. So I went and watched the video, and it was just on point when it came to vlogging a wedding. He had him and Nicole's perspectives of the entire thing, and it was just a really nice video, and it was professional and clean cut, and I just loved it. And ever since, I've subscribed to him. I've watched all of his BMX videos that have came out recently and all of his car videos. If you guys remember the other day on Twitter recently when he announced he was leaving Stranger, I came out and supported him. Now, I know a lot of you guys, I'm surprised I didn't get any comments saying, you don't know anything about BMX or whatever like that. And I don't. I own a BMX bike, but I've never ridden on a course. I don't know how to do any tricks. I've tried, trust me. But yeah, this guy nearly got me into BMX. What held me back was the fact I don't have any money to get a nice bike, because for those of you who don't know, I've had a Magna Imposter 10 from Walmart for the last, it's 11 years now. I've had it since 2006. And all the bearings are shot in it, and it doesn't handle right. The seat's bent up on it. I just now got a kickstand back on it. But yeah, I absolutely love all of his cars as well. The reason I started watching him was, like I said, the wedding video and how professional his videos were. And his personality is really good. He's always cheerful. He's always happy. He's always got a way to make you laugh, even when he's not trying to. He's very much like me in that respect. I've always been told I'm not trying to be funny, so I'm most funny. Of course, I adore his cars. Now, the Cream S13 got my attention very quickly. I was like, that's an interesting color. I used to hate the color, to be honest. I was like, why couldn't he have done a red or a blue or a green or something like that? But I've grown to the color, and I absolutely love the color now. I absolutely love the Cream car. The BMW, I loved how it looked, because he did a really nice job making that thing look good. That BMW looks really clean. The truck, I was happy he bought a Ford. Being a Ford guy myself, I remember the unveiling video. He was like, yeah, I bought a Ford. And I was like, yes! Another Ford guy on YouTube. But I absolutely love his cars. The BMW, the Cream S13, the Mini I thought was pretty sick when I first saw it, and they had the exhaust on it and stuff. I think it was running out of catless or muffler deleted on it. Can't remember. It's been that long since I've seen that video, but it sounded really good. I loved all the pops and stuff. The 1J S13 is really sick too. I love that car. I've always loved the kind of Salady style cars. If you don't know what a Salady is, it's a Sylvia front end on a 180SX hatch. So over there they call them Saladies. We just still call them 240 hatches here. But yeah, now we're going to move on to number 1. Alright, so number 1, that dude in blue. A lot of you guys probably saw that coming. There's a lot of things I can say about that dude in blue, but the thing is, why did I pick him as number 1? One, I absolutely love his personality. You know, he's always very happy and cheerful. The next thing that really made me want to watch him was the fact he's had a similar life story to me. If you guys watch my channel trailer, there we go. You can kind of hear I'm just like, I talk about my past, and I haven't really had the greatest social life as long as I've been alive, you know, in and out of really bad relationships and stuff like that. My last relationship ended pretty harshly. Yeah, I don't like talking about that, but, you know, he's had a very similar life to me, you know, battling depression. I've battled depression since I was like 6 years old. And it gets bad every once in a while. You know, I still struggle with it now. You know, what happened in February that I've mentioned a million times probably didn't even help with that. So, yeah. Another thing that I absolutely love about that dude in blue, he keeps really good communication with his fans. Last time I went to Caffeine and Octane, I ran into him. Me and my dad, one of the two, we sat there and had a really long conversation with him. He helped me out my senior project. I never uploaded that on YouTube. I might later on if I can find it. I don't have it saved in my hard drive, but I know this flash drive's got it. So if you guys want to see it, leave a like or something. I don't know, comment or something, whatever. And I wound up getting an award off that senior project for I was one of like 10 kids in my graduating class to get best senior projects product award. I had the best I didn't have the greatest presentation. I was like stuttering a lot, and I get really nervous in front of people. But the video I made, apparently I wasn't very proud of it, but I didn't have any more time to create a new video, so I just used what I had, and I'm gonna get an award on it. So if you guys really want to see that clip, just like the video, put a comment, or freaking shoot me a message on Twitter, tweet at me, hey, post that frickin' senior project, you idiot, and I'll do it. Another thing, I love that dude blues cars, you know, all 3 of his cars, both 240s. I like what he did with the rattle can on the white car, to be honest. He did a really good job matching everything, and it looks really good, to be honest. I mean, I've never seen it up close like I have the blue 240, otherwise known as blue JZ 240 Smurf X, whatever, and the Smurf Mustang. I've seen both of those up close. I've kind of like gazed inside the car looking like a stalker sometime when I went to Caffeine and Octane. Yeah, I fangirl over this guy a little bit, to be honest. If you guys were to see me at Caffeine and Octane around this dude, I'm just like, can I talk to you, please? I'm like the weird kid. But I wasn't going to mention it. I emailed him not too long ago, and there's a slight chance of SportTrac may be on his channel here soon. I have to talk to him a little bit, because when I emailed him, I was thanking him for the work he helped me with on my project, and, you know, helping me get that award, because I don't give that to myself. I wasn't very proud of that video. Sure, I put in 3 months on editing it, rendering it out and stuff, and making it all fancy as much as I could, but I always attribute that success to him, because without him, my project would have been 5 minutes of me talking about Caffeine and Octane, essentially. So, you know, I really love what he's done for me. That's why he's number 1 YouTuber that it's my absolute favorite. He's helped me out in my actual life off camera. So thank you guys again for tuning into this video. Real quick, I'm going to give you guys some honorable mentions. The first honorable mention would be Black Panther. Now, I've been watching him for a very long time. You're probably like, well, why wasn't he in the top 5? The reason for that is I haven't watched a lot of his most recent videos because, I don't know, I just haven't. I spend more time watching his older videos now than I do his newer videos. You know, I watched the Cheetah Classic video, this one here. Obviously, you guys can see I've watched a couple of his most recent videos. Not very long, but I have. My favorite videos, what got me to watch him was, he's just hilarious. He's a funny guy, you know. I actually love watching British YouTubers because I grew up watching Top Gear, so I've learned a lot of the lingo in Britain and stuff. And just listening to their accents change from different parts of the UK is pretty cool. You know, Black Panther's got a very thick British accent. It's not like someone like, say, Shmee or anything like that. You know, they've got it, but it's not like, oh, like, I'm not very good at doing impressions. I'm not gonna try, you know. But he's got this really nice accent. He's really funny. If you guys have watched any of the Dangerous Golf videos that he's made in the past, you'll know why I absolutely love his content. And I think his RCF is freaking gorgeous. I mean, you can't lie. You can't hide that. You know, that car is beautiful when you look at it. I love the red leather combo with the blue and purple kind of color scheme on the outside of the car. And, you know, he's pretty chill to watch. And And of course, I want if you're watching this for whatever reason, if you magically found this in your recommended feed, congratulations on getting engaged to crap. What's her name? Meadow. There you go. I was just watching that video the other day, vlog with them, and I'm just like forgetting names already. So we're gonna move on to our other honorable mention, and probably our last honorable mention. And our final channel to mention in this video, which would have easily made it in the top 5 had I not made my top 5 minutes ago, is StopKyle04. Now, he was probably the first YouTuber I actually watched once I made an account and stuff, because the first YouTuber I ever watched, believe it or not, was Keemstar and Drama Alert back in like 2008 or 2009, I don't remember. And of course, when I got back into watching YouTube full time, I watched StopKyle04 and Smosh. Those are the 2 channels I've watched pretty big. I've been subscribed to him for a very long time. I think I was subscribed around the time the Wheelwell review came out. If you guys remember that, I remember like drooling over that car for hours. And I absolutely love the guy's content. His signature review style, which the first ever car review I did was on my friend's Jeep, Kendallstone's Jeep. And I tried to merge that Dude and Blues review style and StopKyle04's review style into one kind of mesh. And it worked okay. I haven't done it since. I'm wanting to. I meant to do it with a Taurus review, but I just never did. The Porsche review, I did it the way I did because, it was kind of a last second, hey, let's get this done. I need help for my project. In my project, I kind of showed clips of the Porsche review. I didn't really go in depth on it. But yeah, so that's really about it for this video. These are my top 5 favorite YouTubers. Thank you guys again for watching. I will see you guys next time. Take care, guys.